Yes, my name is Gage. The tariffs, the economy, and just my wife's been home a lot the past 3 years with my daughter. And basically, I wanted to have something that could bring in, some side income. So that was kind of like the deciding point. I always wanted to do something even bigger than that, but I just kind of decided to start kind of small and then work my way up to that point. I've always wanted to own my own business. So basically, it appealed to me with the Hot Wheels too. Like when they were talking about Hot Wheels, I always had Hot Wheels growing up, always playing with them. I do have crypto. I do have other investments. So for me, like I kind of like dabble in a lot of different things. I've got stock investments, I've got crypto investments, and I've got now the vending machine business, and hopefully to scale up eventually in the future for something a little larger, maybe like a FedEx drive thing or something in the future. But we'll see where things go. I'd like to obtain more vending machines beforehand. DFY was always very thorough in the explanation of how the process worked, and just basically very easy and understanding of how to do things. So I decided to use them, kind of click and go, and basically just took care of everything for me. So at first we looked into the shoe kind of industry just because we wanted it to be a little less hands-on. But the area, basically in my area, my state, they didn't really like the top concept for the shoes. So they were more interested in the Hot Wheels. Of course, I'm a big Hot Wheels fan. So I went ahead and just went for that instead. And basically we were able to get a machine installed. We're able to see the outcome of profits. So we're kind of excited to see how things go and how Christmas goes. It seems to be going pretty good so far. I definitely like to take things on my own though, for sure. So I definitely did my own research, even though DFY said that wasn't necessary. They were going to take care of things. So that's really cool for those that obviously don't want to put all the effort and research in it. They'll take care of it for you. But of course, knowing myself, I like to make sure it's done obviously the best of my standards. So I actually took a little extra and kind of like did some research about malls and what was busy and what was not, kind of where the popularity was, and kind of make suggestions with DFY. But in the end, DFY still did a lot of the move around for me, did the contracts and made sure that all worked out. So I was really appreciative of them for doing that. I thought there was a lot more involved, and I mean, there still is a lot of moving pieces, but DFY just makes it so easy that it just makes sense. My best month is actually coming up this month, surprisingly. It's not a full month. I guess if I want to say a full month, it was last month was my best month. It's looking a lot better, and I think I'm going to even double my profits even potentially this month, depending on how well this month stays strong. So the revenue last month was about 900, and then this month it's looking like it'll be more like 17, but we'll see as long as it stays together. So it's about doubled. I'm just kind of anal. It's my first little baby, so I'm trying to take care of it. It's probably like only really needed once a week, maybe once every other week. I'm starting to scale back and kind of seeing it like once a week, maybe 1.5 weeks. My first month, I pretty much broke about even. So I didn't like have any issues where I'm obviously in the hole, but it did take a little while just for people to come through and notice the machine and kind of find it. Luckily, we didn't really see any like red per se. We're just kind of like breaking even until we could basically communicate with them all that, hey, look, it's not doing as well just because it's not getting a scene. And then they obviously gave us better options, but it's doing a lot better now that it's in this better option. So a lot of times the malls will work with you once you're in. It's exciting to have something, to tell people, friends and family, like, hey, not only do I have like a W-2 job where I'm making some money, but of course, like having something that is on the side that I can make a little income and maybe even scale it up and grow it up if I so want to be, which obviously in the long-term goal is that's what I want. In the next probably 6 to 12 months, it just really depends on how quickly my profits go up. Like I said, my profits are going to potentially double this month, but I just want to see the consistency of that. I think now that people are starting to know that it's there, they're going to start showing up more often. Maybe in the next 6 months, 12 months, we may end up scaling. Just depends on, how much profit's going to come in. I was on the fence too. I was on the fence for about a month or two. I mean, I had to talk to some of the customers that obviously purchased machines from DFY. I had to just kind of really think it through, look at the numbers that DFY gave me. I had to do my own research about the company, find them on the triple Bs, the BBB bureau. I've had to do my own research, and of course, there was a little bit of skepticism because the company was new, but I saw the opportunity. So I went for it, and obviously they're a legit company. They're here for you. They want to work in your best interest. They're obviously here for the customer. So I'm really excited about that. I'm happy that, my decision was the right decision. I would obviously recommend really anyone that wants to take on a business and that's not scared to try something new. I'd obviously tell them that there's obviously small risks, and of course, like, you're gonna take you might take a bite in the beginning, but once things start to move forward, then things will start to work itself out. I didn't realize, I guess, that at least in my state, I think other states are more open to this, but at least in my state, they weren't really a big fan of certain other vending machines, but they really were excited about the Hot Wheels. So I think if I would have known that, I probably would have jumped into Hot Wheels and probably got my machine a little sooner than I could have. Ben, you've been very helpful. I appreciate all the information that you've given with me. I really like my CSM that we've had. Megan, shout out to her. She's awesome. She's always been there from the beginning, very helpful, willing to stay on an extra, half an hour to even an hour if she doesn't feel like maybe we're comfortable in what's going forward. So, like, I'm really grateful for her.